Hi friends, welcome to the accountancy class. Today, in this module, we are going to learn about the important objectives of accounting. According to American Institute of Certified Public Accountants, accounting had been defined as the art of recording, classifying, and summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transactions, and events, which are in part at least of financial character, and interpreting the results thereof. Accounting can be defined as the process of identifying, measuring, recording, and communicating the required information relating to the economic events of an organization to the interested users of such information. The interested users of the information are internal users and external users. Internal users includes managers, chief executives, financial officers, vice president, business unit managers, etc. External users includes president, potential investors, creditors, tax authorities, etc. An event involving some value between two or more entities. It can be purchase of goods, receipt of money, payment to a creditor, incurring expenses, etc. Can be a cash transaction or credit transaction. Now we are going to learn about the important objectives of accounting. The important objectives of accounting are maintenance of records of business transactions, calculation of profit and loss, calculation of financial position, and last one, providing accounting information to its users. The first objective of accounting is maintenance of records of business transactions. Accounting is used for the maintenance of systematic record of all the financial transactions in the book of accounts. Even the most brilliant executive or managers can't accurately remember the numerous amount of transactions such as purchases, sales, receipts, payments, etc. that takes place in business every day. Hence, a proper and complete record of all the business transactions are kept regularly. Second objective is calculation of profit and loss. The ultimate aim of every business unit is to make profit. The owners of business are keen to have an idea about the net results of their business operations periodically, that is, whether the business has earned profit or incurred loss. The another objective of accounting is to ascertain the profit earned or loss sustained by a business during an accounting period, which can be easily worked out with the help of record of incomes and expenses relating to the business by preparing profit and loss account for the period. Profit means the excess of revenue over expenses. Now I am going to give one example. Suppose the total revenue of the firm is 6 lakh rupees, then total expenses of 5 lakh 40,000. Then what will be the amount of profit? The profit equal to 6 lakh minus 5 lakh 40,000, that is 60,000. The total expenses exceeds the total revenue. The difference reflects the loss. Next important objective of accounting is to know the financial position. Accounting also aims at ascertaining the financial position of the business concerned in the form of its assets and liabilities at the end of every accounting period. A proper record of resources owned by the business organization, that is the assets, and claims against the such resources, that is the liabilities, facilitates the preparation of statement known as balance sheet position statement. Balance sheet is a statement which is the important statement of the company. Then balance sheet is a statement which shows the assets and liabilities of the company. Liabilities means debts. It may be in the form of debentures, short-term loans and long-term loans, etc. Next important objective of accounting is providing information to users. The accounting information generated by the accounting process is communicated in the form of reports, statements, graphs, and charts to the users who need it in different decision situations. The users may be internal users and external users. The examples for internal users are president, vice president, chairman, plant managers, stores managers, business unit managers, line supervisors, etc. The example for external users are tax authorities, regulatory agencies, company affairs, registrar of companies, Securities Exchange Board of India, unions, trade associations, etc.